I've been where you are, deep in my fast, week 3 or 4, and suddenly everything hits you. The fatigue, the cravings, the thoughts of quitting. I've done multiple long fasts, 3 or even 6 weeks, and every single time there's a moment where your mind screams, just stop. But here's what I've learned. That exact moment is where the real transformation begins. If you understand what's happening to your body and your mind, you can move through it, not by force, but with clarity and strength. In this video, I'll show you how to tell the difference between a bad fasting day and a real signal it's time to stop. I'll tell you about what to do before you call it quits and how to finish your fast safely and intentionally, whether you go the full distance or not. By the end, you'll know how to stay grounded, to listen to your body without panicking, and how to break your fast in a way that protects everything you've gained and leaves you with a feeling of accomplishment, even if you didn't reach your fasting goal. If you're at that point where you're tired, emotional, and wondering, why am I doing this? Don't quit just yet. Watch this first. In this video, you will learn 4 things. How to choose your fasting method and decide your goal length so you know exactly what you're aiming for. The truth about bad fasting days and how to recognize whether it's your body healing or telling you to stop. How to manage those tough emotional and physical moments that make you want to quit. And finally, what to do before you end your fast and how to break it safely to preserve all the benefits you worked for. Now, whether you're doing my Broy's fasting method or another extended fasting method, this video will guide you through the mental and physical checkpoints that matter most. One of the biggest mistakes people make with extended fasting is not setting a goal before they start. So decide in advance, how long will I fast? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? Maybe 6? Because if you don't have a clear goal, every bad day feels like failure. When you have a target, you can remind yourself, I planned this, I'm in control, this day will pass and tomorrow I'll feel the best I've felt in months. This mindset is critical for maintaining your fasting discipline and emotional stability through long fasts. Now, if you're watching this, you must have a fasting goal. What is it? 10 days? 20? Maybe more? You've come further than most, and we get inspired by individuals like you. So share your goals and help convince others who are 1 or 2 steps behind to set one as well. Now, if you're watching this video to convince yourself not to quit your fast before your designated time, you already decided on your method of fasting. But consider this. Maybe this method is the reason why you're having second thoughts in the first place. But to those of you who are still deciding, know that the method you pick can make or break your fast, especially as a beginner. So you need to understand and pick the method that fits your lifestyle and health goals. Let's go through them quickly so you can pick what's right for you. First, we have juice fasting. This type of fasting, you drink only fresh fruit and vegetable juices along with water. It's great for deep healing, immune support, and spiritual clarity. You'll still get nutrients, stay hydrated, and it's much easier than full abstinence. The only drawback? The natural sugars. Now, this is the method I still use every year. However, the Broy's fasting method uses vegetable juice, not fruit juice. So the sugar intake is minimal, and with your nutrient intake satisfied, you can fast for weeks. In my case, my longest was 6 weeks. Now, another form of fasting is water fasting. Now, in water fasting, you consume only pure water for entire duration. It's a powerful method for deep detoxification, cellular repair, and metabolic rest. However, it can be demanding on energy levels and your body, since you are flushing out nutrients along with toxins. So a water fast requires rest, preparation, and ideally supervision during longer fasts. And the last method of fasting is dry fasting. Now, this is the most intense fasting method without food and water at all. It's believed to accelerate detoxification and reduce inflammation, but it carries significant risk of dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. It should be reserved only for very short periods and practiced with caution. So now that you've thought about your fasting method, let's talk about the moment that inspired this video. The moment you want to quit your fast. And these thoughts are usually triggered by bad days. So let's address them. There are two types of bad days: physical and emotional. Now, on physical bad days, you feel faint, low on energy, sleepy, maybe a little dizzy. And that's your body shifting metabolism, detoxifying and recalibrating. So what to do? You slow down. You stay in bed if you need to. Take a gentle walk outside. Watch something that makes you laugh. Read. Let your body rest, because this is a part of the process. Now, emotional bad days are harder. The mind goes wild and you think, I can't do this anymore. And you start to question your why. You crave everything inside. Now, there is a solution to these kind of bad days. You write, journal, and distract yourself with a project. Let it busy your hands as well as your mind. Now, no matter if you are dealing with a physical or emotional bad day, bad fasting days are normal. Everyone has them and they usually follow a pattern. Physical ones come at the beginning and the emotional ones near the end. So please keep this in mind. These days pass, cravings fade, and clarity returns. Now, how do you know if your bad days aren't just temporary, but a real sign that it's time to end your fast? Here are some key signs. The bad days usually last 1 to 2 days, but here they drag on for a week or more without improvement. You get sick. Your body is saying, I can't handle 2 stressors at once. Life outside your fast becomes overwhelming, with work, home, and stress. One other reason could be that you're not fasting correctly, sneaking solid food and skipping juices. Or you can't slow down or rest, which means that you are missing the point of fasting. Now, if you notice some or all of these signs, it's okay. It's not failure, it's wisdom. You are paying attention. You are not just flying through the days. So, let's say you realize you won't make it to your full goal. What now? The last thing you should do is rush to the kitchen when you come home from work and eat everything in sight. Instead, give it one more day. Now, what do I mean by that? Take a day off. Disconnect. Go outside, take a trip, discover something new, and see it through the eyes of a person who is light and free and at peace. Now, visit a quiet place in nature. Reflect on how your body feels, how different you are from before you started. Look at others around you, mindlessly eating, running on stress, carrying heavy energy, and realize you've done something rare. Journal your thoughts. Write about what you've learned. Capture the clarity before you break your fast. Chances are you've been surviving until now, and on this day, it's time to discover what fasting has given you and is still giving you. For me, it's clarity, a chance to slow down, the power of observation, and incredible confidence, no matter what day of fasting I'm on. Now, for you, it could be different. You could observe that your jeans are no longer tight around your waist, or that a friend looked at you differently the other day, with intrigue and admiration, and you haven't even told them that you are fasting. It can be the little things, how you have the energy to walk that flight of stairs instead of taking the elevator. Whatever it is, this day is the day to notice everything. But when no amount of journaling and reflection can take you out of the funk and you just need it to be over with, it's time to end it. However, when you've decided your extended fasting period is complete, the way you introduce food matters. The rule of thumb: your refeeding phase should last at least 1/3 of your fasting time. So, if you fasted for 30 days, plan for at least 10 days of gentle eating. And here's a simple schedule you can keep. Day 1, start with fruit, an apple or orange in the morning, and clear vegetable broth for lunch. Day 2, add steamed vegetables and maybe a little bread. Day 3 to 4, introduce light protein, fish or white meat, but only if your body feels ready. Then day 5 to 10, gradually introduce other types of food into your meal, but stay clear from sugar, fat, too much salt, and especially processed food. This is how you preserve your results, protect your digestion, and transition smoothly back into life after fasting. Remember, breaking a fast correctly is a part of fasting discipline. And here's one other thing you need to know. Very few people ever attempt a fast. Even fewer venture into a long one, such as 3 or 6 weeks. You're part of a tiny group of individuals that has experienced discipline, silence, and deep healing. So if you decided to end your fast, don't feel bad. Fasting isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. You've built confidence, straightened your mindset, and learned how powerful you truly are. Ending your fast doesn't erase that. In fact, it prepares you for the next one, because now you know what to expect. So if you are at that breaking point, take a deep breath. You've already proven your strength by making it this far. Whether you continue for another week or decide to stop the day after tomorrow, you're walking away lighter, clearer, and more connected to your body than ever before. And now that you understand when to stop and how to finish safely, the next step is to go deeper. Watch my next video, Why Fasting Isn't a Magic Pill, where I will teach you how to think about your health in a holistic way all year long. And also, if this video helped you find clarity, give it a like and share it with somebody who is struggling through their own fast. And don't forget to subscribe for more on extended fasting, fasting mindset, and fasting transformation. I'll see you in the next one.